Okay, so let's just start. Second is public debt borrowing. Okay, so it refers to the borrowing. You don't have to write the definition because you have already written it. So now we have to control deficit demand. So how we will control it? So the government should decrease public debt or borrowing. Also, government may offer to buy back the issued securities. Right. So what government should do? Government should decrease it because now we have to control deficit demand. So we will decrease public debt. So because when you will decrease, now more and more people will demand for the debt, right, for the loans. This will increase the disposable income. When they will demand for loan, bank will give them loan and they will have more money. Then consumption by household sector and investment by producer sector will rise. Aggregate demand is increase and deficit demand is corrected. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, next is deficit financing. So it refers to issue of new currency. You already know. So how to control deficit demand? Government should resort to deficit financing. Earlier, government was not giving money, right? But now, because nobody is demanding, so government should provide them money. So government should resort to deficit financing. It will increase the supply of money. It will increase the disposable income. The consumption by household sector and investment by producer will rise, and aggregate demand increase and deficit demand is corrected. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And now coming to the expenditure part of government spending. So over here, what will happen? See, you already know what is this government expenditure and all that. So government should increase its expenditure, right? Government earlier what was doing when there was excess demand, government was decreasing. But now government should increase the deficit demand. Increase the expenditure and on development and productive work. It will increase the supply of money. It will increase the level of aggregate demand in the economy, and it will help to correct deficit demand or deflationary pressure in the economy. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you will quickly write it down. Then we'll start with monetary. And then today we have to start the new chapter. Okay.
Done, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Okay, everyone done? Yes, no, maybe. Pranav Jaina, done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we are done with the fiscal policy. So we have monetary policy. So monetary policy, as I already told you, that we'll be discussing in detail, like what is bank rate, what is repo rate, what is operation market in detail in banking chapter. Okay, for time being, what you will do, you will write monetary policy. So ma'am, first of all, what is monetary policy? So monetary policy refers to policy of central bank of a country to control money supply and credit in the economy. So these are the instruments. So we have two instruments, quantitative as well as the qualitative. Quantitative, we have bank rate, repo rate, open market operation, reverse repo rate, varying LRR. Okay. And the qualitative measure, we have imposing marginal requirement, moral suasion, and selective credit control. So what you will write? You will write monetary policy, the meaning of this till here, then hashtag instrument of monetary policy, and you will draw the flow chart. Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, everyone done? Jana, Pranav done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now basically this is a quick revision table. You all will take the screenshot for this and you will like after the class you will make it in a notebook. Okay. So basically this is a quick revision for fiscal and monetary measures. So why ma'am, what is this quick revision table? See, you know you have fiscal measures and the monetary measures, right? So over here you have only two things. Either government will, for example, taxes. So either government will increase the tax or decrease the tax. Two options only, right? So this is a revision table. You know, because of increase in table, what will happen? Disposable income will, will be less, and people will start, wasting their money or spending their money less, like this. So, but of course, you should remember, like whether in when there is a situation of excess demand or inflation situation, government will increase the taxes or decrease the taxes, right? So, fiscal policy measure, you have revenue, tax, public debt, and deficit finance. So, government, what will government do? Increase, and in deficit, decrease. Increase. So, this entire table gives you an overview whether government will increase the things or decrease the things, and explanation we have already done. But for monetary policy, we'll be doing in banking chapter when we'll be doing that. Okay, so you can take the screenshot for this, and you will leave one page. Okay, and in that page, after the class, you will draw the table. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Take the screenshot.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, so now basically we are done with this chapter. Now we are going to start with our next chapter, which is your Indian economic book. Okay, so we will be starting with this current challenges facing Indian economy. Okay, this is very important chapter unit, because this unit is for 20 marks. So from today onwards, make sure that you are regular for entire month. Why? Because we have to cover 4 chapters under it, and all 4 chapter contribute 20 marks for this. So if out of 40, 20 marks are just for this unit. So clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So now the question is, ma'am, what we are going to study when we are going to study in this chapter, right? So let's just discuss that. So over here you have these chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So first chapter which we will cover, which is this human capital formation. So under this, first of all, we have to study how people become resource. Okay, that's why it's human capital, right? And then we'll study role of human capital in economic development. Okay, then we will write growth of education sector in India. So these are the 3 topics which we are going to cover in this. So what you will do, first of all, you will write Indian economy book, and then you will write unit, and you will write current challenges facing Indian economy. Then chapter 1, chapter, just don't write 1 2, just write chapter, then chapter, then chapter, then chapter, and the whole explanation in the first chapter, because for the next few classes we'll be only covering this unit. Okay, so you will write all the, though we are studying human capital formation, but you will write all the 4 chapters, because this will be the overview what you are going to study, right? So first write the book name, then the current challenges facing Indian economy, then chapter human capital formation, this is what we are going to study. Rural development, this is what. Employment, this is what. And sustainable economic development, this is. Okay, I'm giving you 2 minutes, quickly write it down.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, students. So let's just start with the chapter. Okay. So our chapter is human capital formation. Okay. So ma'am, what is this human capital? See, for example, I bought this printing machine and this is a human being. Okay. So when I bought this printing machine, of course, I will print the books and everything, and because of this, I will get money, right? But coming to this is a doctor. Okay. So this person, what because of this particular machine, I'm getting the money. So this is my physical capital, PC, physical capital. But over here, the human being, which is doctor, who is doctor, so what he is doing, he is treating person and in return he is getting money. So he is human capital. Getting the point?
Yes, ma'am.
So how I made this person human doctor? What I did? Can anyone tell me what made him a doctor? Like how he became doctor?
Ma'am, through education.
Yes. So through education. So how human capital formed? Now he was a simple human being like you and I, right? But now right now you and I, we are human capital. We are human beings, right? But once we will become like, we will start earning or we will be the capital, then we will be also human capital, right? So how human capital formation takes place? So of course I provided him good health facilities, I provided him good education, only then he became a good doctor, right? So this is what. So let's just start with this. First of all, ma'am, what is human capital? Okay. So human capital, now this is a person who, this is human capital. So basically he has lots of skill, plus he is expert in that field, right? So ma'am, what is human capital? See, just as a country can turn physical resources like land into physical capital like factories. For example, this is a land. Right now it's a simple land, but now I established a factory over here. Now because of this factory, I will earn money. So this is my physical capital. Similarly, this was a simple human being. Now I educated him. He did MBBS and everything. Now he's a doctor. So similarly, it can be turned human resources like student into human capital, like engineers and doctors. So ma'am, what is human capital? Human capital refers to the stock of skills and expertise of a nation at a given point of time. So basically, this person is a stock of skills. He has lots of skills. He has lots of expertise. So that's why he is human capital. Clear?
Yes.
Others? Pranav, Jaina, clear? No?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what are the sources of human capital formation? Okay. So, ma'am, from where, of course, if you want to, make this person a doctor, you want to convert this human being into human capital, of course, you should have some resources with you. So, what are the sources of human capital, or what are the factors that contribute to the formation? Okay. So, first is investment is education. Okay. So, what is basically investment in education is considered as one of the main source of human capital. So, this is out of other factor. Investment in education is the main factor. Okay. Spending on education by individual is similar to spending on capital good by companies with the objective of increasing future profit over a period of time. So first point, what you will write? You will write investment in education is considered as one of the main source of human capital. Then you will write like this: individual invest in education with the objective of increasing the future income. Why I am educating this person? Because I know in future he will become a doctor and he will start earning. In future he will be, giving me his salary, his income will be generated, right? So because of this, if you will invest in education, you can contribute to human capital factor. Okay. Then expenditure on health. Like education, health is also considered an important input for the development of nation as much as it is important for the development of an individual. Okay, so what you will write? You will write health is also considered as an important input for the development of nation. Okay, then you will write health expenditure. See, a person, see, who can work better, a sick person or a person who has good health? Who will work better?
Person with better.
Yes, I have two doctors. Both of them, they are skilled, but this doctor is unhealthy. Not he is not well, and this one is healthy. So of course, this doctor will work hard. He will take sick leaves and everything. So he will work hard, and he will generate income, right? So there are various. Hence, so what you will write? First point you will write. Health is also considered as important input for development of nation. Then you will write expenditure on health is an important source of human capital. Okay, you have just repeating. You will write various form of health expenditure. So in health also, it's not like that you will fall sick, then I will spend money, that's it. No, there are different type of expenditure. First is preventive medicine. Preventive medicine are vaccine, right? Let's just take an example of coronavirus. At that time, you and I, hopefully, for example, we didn't get any COVID, but still we got vaccinated. Why? Because it is preventive medicine. We are preventing ourselves that in future also we didn't get any virus and everything. So over here you have to do expenditure. You have to visit to doctor and you have to get your vaccination done. You have to pay, right? So that's the expenditure. Then curative medicine. So for example, you are not well, you have viral or anything, right? So at that moment you will take the medicine. So that is curative medicine. Why you are taking medicine? To cure yourself, right? Then social media. See, of course, not everyone. So, for example, I am drinking you contaminated water, right? So, of course, what will happen? I will fall sick. So, if people are not aware how they can keep themselves, healthy and everything, that's also important. The social media, like you should spread health literacy to people. You should educate people related to their health, why your health is important, why eating healthy is important, and all, right? Next, provision of clean drinking water and good sanitation. So everyone should spend money on clean drinking water and good sanitation, right? So because of this, health expenditure directly increases supply of healthy labor force and is thus a source of human capital formation. Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. um Okay. Next is expenditure regarding on job training. On job training is, for example, I am hired for a company, right? See, every company is different, right? For example, I'm an engineer, but still, if I am hired for this particular company, this particular company, this particular company, I have to work accordingly. Every company has their own environment to work, right? So, for example, whenever this is a criteria now, 98% companies follows this. If you will join any company, first they will give you the training how the work environment is there, how you need to work, like this. So now the question is why it is important. See, right now you are a human being, right? But if you got job, then if I will give you the proper skills, then I can convert you into a human capital because you will be earning because of that only. So firms spend on giving on job training to their workers. This may different forms, so they can give them on job training. On job training is basically once you are hired for the position, then they will give you the training. Okay, there are two type of things. First, the worker which are senior to you, superior to you, they will be giving you training, or your company will be sending you off campus for the training. Okay, and then expenditure regarding on-job training is a source of human capital formation, as the return of such expenditure in the form of enhanced labor productivity is more than the cost of it. Okay, so for example, if you are investing your money or investing your time on training someone, for example, you hired me, and now you said that we will not give you training, you have to work accordingly. So of course I will not that much productive, right? But in case if you will if you will give me 10 to 15 days of training how I need to work, then of course my productivity level will be high. So therefore the expenditure should be done on job training so that you can form capital formation, human capital formation. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, expenditure or migration. Migration is basically moving from one place to another, right? So usually what people do, people move from one place to another, right? So for example, what I am doing, I got the education and everything here, but if I am getting better facilities or better job package and salary package, so of course I will shift to somewhere other place. So first thing is that people migrate in search of jobs that fetch them higher salaries than what they may get in their native places. So why people migrate? Because this in search of better job, right? For the better salary package, right? And then over here, See, if you are migrating somewhere, first of all, transportation cost will be there, right? Plus, for example, right now you are living in your home, you don't have to pay tax, you don't have to pay rent, you don't have to pay for food, nothing. Everyone your family is doing, right? But if you will shift somewhere else, there you have to pay rent, plus you have to pay for your food, for your clothing, everything, right? So migration involves cost of transportation, higher cost of living in migrated place, and physical cost of living. See, right now you are living with a family, you don't have to worry about anything. But if you will live alone, you will shift to some other place, you will somewhere like in your mind somewhere you will be like, oh my god, this very difficult something. So you have to go through that stress as well, right? So the enhanced earning in the new place over outweigh the cost of migration. Hence, expenditure on migration is also a source of human capital. Okay, you will not write this, you will write this. So for example, you are earning 100 rupees, right, at your place, but over there they are giving you 1000 rupees. So of course everyone will ignore all this transportation cost, higher cost of living, plus the physic cost, everything they will ignore, and they will go here because they are more than double they are giving them as a money, right? So expenditure on migration should be done. Like, of course, if you are not ready to do the expenditure, if you are like, no, I will not spend money on transportation, I will not spend money on this, so you will never be able to become a human capital, right? So you should do expenditure on migration so that you can become a good human capital, and you can earn a lot. Okay, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
good. Then expenditure incurred for acquiring information related to labor market and other markets. See, right now today if you will ask someone that what do you want to become, everyone will be like, you are a commerce student, so most of the student will say, ma'am, CA, we are looking for CA or the competitive exam or something like that, right? If you will ask a small kid what you want to become, he will generally say, ma'am, I want to become a doctor, engineer, something like that, right? Why they are not saying that, ma'am, we want to become a vendor, we want to become a mechanic, we want to become a you can say plumber? Why they are not giving you the profession like that? Why they are giving you the profession like we want to become a doctor? Because they are also aware if they will be become doctor, their salary package will be really high as compared to other profession, right? So that's why, for example, this is you. Now you have different options. Either you can do plumber course, you can do designer course, you can do doctor course. You have three options. So of course you will choose doctor course. Why you will choose doctor course? Because you know that if you will spend your money on this course in future, it will give you the return and your salary package will be good as compared to other two, right? So whatever, first of all, you should know, you should collect the information relating to labor market and other market, right? What is the, if you will choose this profession, what will be the rate, what will be the salary you will be getting once you complete your studies and everything. So people spend to acquire information relating to labor market and other markets. Okay, so people should spend information related to labor market. What is the, see, everyone is labor in the sense everyone is servant, everyone is working, right? So this is what. And see, this information is necessary to make decision regarding investment in human capital as well as for efficient utilization of acquired human capital stock. Clear? So why this information is important? Expenditure income or information. This, why this information is important? This information is important so that you can make a decision where you need to invest. Right? If you are not aware about all this profession and you are not aware what will be the salary package, you can randomly choose anything. Right? But if you are aware, you have done a little bit research that okay, this profession is going to give me the high returns, then you will spend it. So this is, in order to make a human capital, a good human capital, you need to do a little bit research about the labor market and other market. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So what you will do, first of all, you will write a chapter. Just write the chapter name. Chapter Human Capital Formation quickly.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now
Done,
you
ma'am.
will write this meaning of human capital and this. Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, Jainab, you are also done. Pranav.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Okay. Now you will write this. Sources. First of all, you will write sources of human capital / factor contributing hashtag. You will write. Okay. And after that, first investment in education. First point from here till here, and from here to here. Okay, 2 points. Quickly write it down. Okay, students, we are running out of time. So what you will do, you will take the screenshot for this. Okay, quickly take it. You have to write the first point and then these points and the third point. Okay, quickly do it because I think others have class.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now for this, the third one, what you have to do, you have to write this from here. Okay, so you will take the screenshot. I have already marked it. Wait.
Done, ma'am.
Okay.